Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for the shouty rank. Start singing Bing Bong. No, Big Boat. Big Boat. Close enough. Alright, so let's start Control. We got like 2 hours today. Uh, okay. There's wow. I played this game. Steam set 5 years ago almost. There's some continue game. We're gonna start a new game, but let me check the options real quick. There is a sensit no what is it called? Accessibility mode, but we don't need that. It only makes the game easier. The game is not too hard. Naturally, since I played it before. Um, okay. Yeah, Big Boat. So this game is set in the same universe, but only unofficially because Remedy doesn't hold the IP to Quantum Break anymore. But we're gonna play the sequel of Control like in a month when it comes out. I'm really excited for that. Probably the most anticipated game this year for me. And this is my favorite Remedy game, so I'm happy to replay it once more. It's gonna be nice. It's been a while. Let's see if I still remember how to play it.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Oh,
Can't
we're
be
used to
helped.
weird.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Hello?
Anyone here?
Federal Bureau of Control. Good to be back. So we look exactly like Beth from the previous game. It's interesting. Minus the ear piercing. She lost the ear piercing. Prohibited items. Certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, as well as weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. Oh, no gaming devices. I think we're leaving. Anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. You see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Yeah, this place has some really weird rules. Internal lockdown in effect. Oh, so the best thing about this, jumping from Quantum Break, is the controls are so much smoother. It was Control Break was not a very polished game, both performance-wise and controls-wise. This is a lot better. This is like pleasant to play. Expenditure summary: staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, office equipment, mold removal, cost breakdown, blah 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 blah. Okay. There's a lot of these notes, but they're really nice to read, really interesting. I like the format.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Rubber duckies are the best. Well, there is a rubber ducky in this game. This is the best picture. What a great portrait. I want to hang this in my room. Or bureau at work. Feels like my sensitivity is a little bit too high, but maybe it'll feel better once we have a gun.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Security order. A shark in his redacted, auto secure redacted, permission to redacted. There's a lot of redacted stuff on these documents. We just aren't allowed to know. R4 reports. Should have known by now, R4 reports are due by the end of the week. Welcome NTX. Seems out of control, game swapping like that. Yeah, we beat Quantum Break already. Thank you for the resub. Welcome in. Yeah, slightly less than 2 streams for Quantum Break. It's a short game, but this game is going to be quite a bit longer. This game, I expect 7 or 8 streams at least. It also has 2 DLCs, so yeah. It's not as linear. We sort of get to explore this office building, roam freely. R4s are mandatory under section 75.2. Need to watch a VOD later. Yeah, we managed to finish it successfully. Well, mostly successfully. I didn't get all the achievements I wanted. And this is my favorite Remedy game, so really excited to revisit this. It's been a while. And this is my favorite character. It's just so strange.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No
It's like he could hear our
face.
thoughts there, huh?
That said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Kind of creepy. Oh, also we came back. Oh, where did Auntie's picture go, huh? Suddenly there's an elevator. Curious.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother.
Oh, I never noticed this. 0665,
17
huh?
years since the men of this
Always.
borough took him.
Right, we're here because of our brother. We're looking for our brother. Taken by the suits when we were kids. This is the backstory. And his sister came looking for him. Proof terminology reminder. While penning any notifications of death related to Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Some strict guidelines there. We only got clearance. We'll fix that later. Oh god. Loud noise. Not good.
Shit. Shit.
Looks like interview's over.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
It's always a good idea, right?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Creepy place. That was close. Bit of a tutorial to walk through here. Hello.
The same gun.
This game is on drugs as well. Different drugs though. Yeah, this game is about like paranormal stuff, sort of. And
Okay.
dimensions.
Now I have a gun.
No time travel though. Feel a little rusty here. Feeling a little bit rusty. That was not the best shooting. I like that we have infinite ammo though, you know, this game is just made for me. I like not having to worry about ammo. This is like my favorite sort of a way of doing weapons in a game. Just infinite ammo that regenerates. Not many games do that, sadly, but I like it. Because I can just shoot everything I see. Congratulations, director. So we got the job.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
This is Max Payne's voice actor.
Bureau safe.
I think he also passed already.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
It's such a weird
Things
intro.
are quieted down outside.
There's literally a
Is it
dead
safe
guy
to go?
here, and she just says she's happy to be here. It's a pretty slow start. I actually, when I played this game for the first time, it was a bit too slow for me. I didn't really get dragged in till later.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Okay, so it's like, it doesn't make any sense, right, when you first play this. So she's talking to like a resonance in her head. I already know that because I played the game. It's not really a spoiler in like a full sense. I think it's like a big reveal. The significance of it later, maybe. But it doesn't make sense, right? When you first like hear it, it's like, it's super random. Yeah, I'm spoiling chat with stuff. I did get promotion to CEO. Yeah, promotions get handed very weirdly here, clearly. Trench, do not disturb. That was the previous director. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. You know, I really love when people say this in like media, you know, games or movies. When there's like a manager type and he's like, cancel all my appointments for the rest of the week. I always think like, I wish I could do this, man. I wish I could just go to my work and say like, cancel my appointments for the rest of the week. It's so good. Love it. Service weapon. Kyoko stepped down from CEO. No, Kyoko is like, we're just the branch manager, right? Kyoko is the director, obviously. And this is actually, we're gonna read more of these notes, but this is actually a state agency, right? It's like it's a government. Never heard of Federal Bureau of Control, guys? Come on, FBC. They're almost as famous as FBI, right? Object's form is variable. This is such a good gun. I don't think it's gonna make a return in the second game. Not in the full sense. Like, it's going to make a return, but not the same way. We don't know much yet. But the second game is gonna be more melee oriented. Acquisition date 64, and that's been quite a while. I think this is also 2016-ish in-game. Object must only be won by individuals seeking the role of the janitor's assistant, obviously, as we heard. Object was discovered inside the oldest house, which is this building, and the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blah 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 blah, redacted. Many forms throughout history. There we go, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra. We might have some melee weapons in Control 2. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Rowling presentation. Kyoko is the CEO of the Federal Bureau of Control. She's the CEO of everything. Come on. Obviously, right? So much is expected from the director. Well, that's great. So many expectations placed on me already. Right, we actually have some weapon upgrades that we have to handle eventually. This map is... I remember this map is... Oh, it was so confusing. Because this game, it's kind of uniquely designed. Unlike all the other Remedy games, it's not linear. Sort of like a 3D Metroidvania.
Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Obviously, it doesn't have the depth of a Metroidvania. It's harder to do with 3D, I guess. You can make the map nearly as large. CEO of your everything. Yeah, these guys are pathetic. Oh my way. All right. Oh, I forgot about chanting. Who was I talking to about this? Yeah, Loop was trying to play this game, I think, and I think she stopped right around here. Once she saw the floating bodies chanting, she was like, okay, that's not a game for me.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
Yes.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Our enemy, comrade.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
You can already imagine the exciting character upgrades in this game. Most certainly has. Larger ammo capacity, faster ammo refill, larger health drops. Well, you're not totally wrong about those. Some of them I think are correct. Yeah, like the upgrades don't have too much depth. But they can be nice if you pick up the right ones. Oh yeah. That changes the tone of the game, right? Oh yeah. What a cute place. We got here, Urban Legends. Time for you to get, eat dinner. Are you gonna have some moose sausages maybe? Enjoy dinner. And the rest of your evening. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Eat something nice. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, can also dictate the characters of an altered world event. Those are important, right? AWEs. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our bureau-made anthology television program. Night Springs? Maybe? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates. Holy crap! How so many difficult words, man. Exacerbates the details. Certain supernatural phenomena contains clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are supernatural realities waiting to happen. Right, dinner with a view. Ew. What a horrible fate, right? I mean, who wants to eat dinner? Damn, I could actually go for dinner. Wonder what I'll have for dinner. Visitor evaluations. Welcome to Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as a part of effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people, and we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. There is no such thing as too suspicious. Let's bonk him. Where's the big boss man? Our first mini boss.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
How do I upgrade stuff? There we go. We got reload speed, damage after kills. I don't remember how this works. I don't remember this being very good, damage after kills. I think it doesn't last very long. But it's been a long time. We got a health mod.
Cleanse the control point.
Yeah, bet you didn't expect that comfy, huh?
Fix it.
Bonus health mod. Created the E-files with all these redactions. Definitely gives some X-Files vibes. This is an SCP game, really. Those SCP files. That's the vibes this game gives the most. Unprecedented skill tree.
You did it. We did it.
I know, right?
Can you hear me?
Oh my god, it's
Are
Pope!
you with us?
Pope!
With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am.
How
to
did the
talk to
Pope
somebody sane.
get locked in here?
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
Emily again.
Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
Just visiting.
Lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Everyone already knows.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I
Okay.
can't even...
Counter already on one.
Look, Jesse, I
can't
have a million
even.
questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Push out.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Right,
They call me
Tomasi,
the
I remember that
director.
guy.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
No stupid
The door to the
questions.
comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Hold on. Okay, that. Got another portrait.
Thanks, Emily.
Let's see what else we can ask her.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Yeah.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like a weird building, right? In the middle of New York. A tall building that nobody notices. It's one of those ugly old buildings that nobody pays attention to. Promoted to CEO and still in a job interview. Well, now we are interviewing her. We're the ones
This
asking
Trench guy.
questions.
I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
Did it cause the ghost
I
market
doubt
crash?
we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
What questions? Scary ones. It's more of a, more of a first day interview with someone you'll be working with.
Can you
Figuring
tell
out
me
where the
what an object
toilets
of power
are, that
is
sort of stuff.
specifically? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
Got it.
Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Alright, that'll be all, Emily.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Always more questions. What you just said is completely made up babble. And it's gonna start making sense. It can sort of bind certain objects to us. It's gonna help us. And there's a crate. What do we get? We already had that, I think. Can only have one of them. This is sort of like a save point, and oh, we got some outfits. What do we got? We get all the bonus outfits. This looks really like Beth from the previous game, right? Minus the Monarch logo and everything, but it looks kind of like her. She doesn't have the piercing still. It's the only thing missing. Am I gonna risk using the map? The map is kind of okay. We actually sort of get a pointer here since we're at the start of a game. You like Monarch Beth? Yeah. She was not. She's sort of supposed to be the same person, but also not really. The mirror inverted is made right. Now that's babble right there. Leave your insides by the door. This is the chant. This thing is bad. This thing is bad. We cannot. Yeah.
It's
Hurts.
overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Oh, you can actually see it in the corner how long this takes. Yeah, it really does not last very long. Dead letters. Oh, I bet the guy we met in the previous game, what was his name? I bet he sent a letter here. You get all sorts of letters from conspiracy nuts in this place. Reading some of them is nice. I'll do that later. Okay, they're starting to have shields now. Oh god. Ah! We dead! I was a bit too brave there with the melee. Kill you really quickly from melee range. Lost some money, which is unfortunate.
There it is again. A welcome message.
I don't like the welcome message.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
80 kilobytes.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Even a cup, huh?
Communications. We're on the right track.
Oh. Poor guy.
An object of power. So the Chris have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Yeah, that floppy disk doesn't want me to come to it. We need to. Coast Triple is coming back, yeah. Don't have the freaking clearance for this. So I don't bother with exploring too much because of the clearances and all that stuff. Since I already know all this stuff, it's just, you know, it's not worth it right now. We'll deal with it later. Let's just do the main story to progress a little bit. There you are. There you are. Telekinesis.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That was good. Thingamagic. What a word. Woo! What the hell?
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Oh, looks like we got some friends
Just
coming.
like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Freaking snipers. His barrier. Floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. Well, short distance. I think our throws are pretty good. From a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents redacted and rejected. Redacted with the CIA. This diskette contained launch codes to launch missiles, believed to be reserved for use against the USA. Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Let's do that here. Okay, we already watched that. Time to move. You're in my way.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Did I get motion blur on? Or is this just Ew. Why is it on? That's better.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Oh, that's very nearby.
This must open the door.
Oh wow. This is exactly what you would expect if you were ever to walk into CIA offices. Hey, this is not CIA, this is FBC, okay? This is specifically a bureau for For this sort of weird stuff. Okay, there he is. The boss man.
They can fly now. Great.
Ow! Oh, what happened? I think I got hit at the same time. We're not supposed to have this background. That's like a low health background. There we go. Not sure how he hit me. He didn't hold
Let's
anything.
focus. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
All these tubes. One of their offshore black sites. Yeah, this is. Oh, look! It's the lamp from Airfield. It's the lamp from Airfield. I wish you could take it, but I can't turn on customization. I think we destroyed it. Looks like a demon from Doom. They all look kind of demonic. Lamp you have on your desk, right? Yeah, you have that lamp. Onto the hotline chamber. Already hear the phone ringing. Butte summary. Butte, Montana. That was mentioned, I think, already in Alan Wake? Or was it not? I'm not sure. 1992. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Yours doesn't have the bullet hole. Yeah, it's not completely the same then, but similar enough.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Yeah, so they had an entire department here for like propaganda or something, right? The point of this department was to come up with a reasonable explanation for the public why these paranormal items were just some sort of accidents, right? So they had a paranormal item show up in the embassy, and they just like They blame it on sonic weaponry. That's literally what they were trying to do there.
Roberto Tomasi, head of
Head of comms. His demolition expert. Elevated as the flying guy.
comms. The hiss got him.
Yeah. That guy is a goner. Hotline chamber. Length of the redaction is telling. Agent spent 2 days in a sealed room. Ew.
Can't be far now.
Yeah. But like it could have been a number. Imagine. It could have been a number. Like 3 digits. That's even crazier. Butte supplement. According to their testimony, agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file mod 1. The key opened the door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another model cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. But initial hypothesis center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. Where found that redacted days later. What didn't it say? Discovered at the oldest house. Like you don't know, right? You don't know how much it is necessarily. It could be a number. Hotline security log. Trench, custodian. Who is this Bill Everett? That's not our custodian. That's not Ati. Okay, no, so this is 2019, not 2016. The game is set in 2019. 2016 was Quantum Break. Okay, now time for some trippy stuff.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Don't we get the thingy? Guess we don't get the thingy. Production section above would be a really big number. Heard about people missing. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it's probably a word. But it could also be 6, right?
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like
What's up with the...
all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Is it supposed to be like that? That doesn't look right. No, this is like weirdly low resolution for some reason. What's going on? Let me turn on photo mode. Maybe that'll... That's weird. Yeah, low textures. Ray tracing. Let's turn on ray tracing. They actually did something, but wow. Man, ray tracing is destroying my computer. It's oh wow. Oh, okay. Freaking ray tracing. RTX off. Come on, RTX off. We had enough. Reflective surface. Yeah, I guess it's the ray tracing that does this. Drop to medium. I know it actually loaded now. It's weird because I don't remember it being blurry. Like, I played this game several times. So that was weird. Like, that was immediately weird to notice.
Hello? Anyone here?
Opened the... Is that the one that opened? Right. It's sort of like a little puzzle here. It's like... Let's try to dream logic in this place. This one is easy.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Ray tracing turned off it completely. I don't even know how. You can even do it in this game. Oh, I mean, there was the preset, right? Off. I honestly don't see much of a difference. I think medium's fine. I don't see much. Earlier ray tracing did little. Yeah, this was like the one game where it was like a big deal with ray tracing when it was new and shiny still. I think. Okay, now we get to pick up. It's a really weird hotline without any. It's blurry again. What the hell? I'm gonna have to Google this. Maybe we just turn off ray tracing completely and it'll help for now. Yeah, see, it's so weird. It might have been the case all along. I haven't even focused on the details. Oh, these guys are not nice. Not friendly.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Now we
I
can
have it.
communicate with the
Not
dead.
I can reach Trench.
Sort of.
Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
He's got some more. What is this? Oh, right, yeah, that's what we saw. Hotline. Inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted, with the board. I mean, we know that. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal... Okay, redacted. Probably something with the nosebleeds, right? The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Well, that's a little outdated. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. We got some more calls from Trench.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing.
AKA Max
So
Payne.
loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Yeah, I was already affected by the
People react
resonance.
strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Convenient. Bureau funding. Well, executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards. Well, isn't that nice? Not having a strict budget. Convenient. Back to the executive.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
I made it.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't
Yes.
know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Really ominous looking building. Alright, we have some ability points to spend now. It's been nice to be a government. Well, it's not just government, right? They're sort of special, like they, as the note said, they sort of end up being invisible in a way, as long as they don't draw attention. Or the only exception as far as not being possessed by the hiss. Some more stuff here.
A director needs a team.
Yeah, no, we did hear this one.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
No, I never stayed at a place like that, you know, just like a middle of nowhere motel. But I guess they all do blend together. A director needs a team. Their team behind this clearly hasn't found a remedy to their drug addiction. I see what you did there, Comfy.
Hi, Jesse.
More interviewing? No, we already asked for this.
Thanks,
And why do I have a freaking
I'm
marker
sure I'll have
there?
more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Fake marker.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's
Singing?
it coming from?
Singing.
What you
Sounds
talking
like
about?
it's coming from the elevator.
A lot of these questions could be
Elevator.
answered in a live specimen.
Right.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Our first shift as
I
janitor's
said before.
assistant.
The janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti.
Come on.
It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's
No wolves
office.
in here.
Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do I get there?
That's a lot of enemies, huh? Alright, I should do some upgrading, right? We have astral constructs, mods, right? We can do mods or weapon forms, shatter, spin, or grip. Upgrade grip, spin, shatter. So now we can build a shotgun. I remember shatter I liked a lot. You can sort of have two at once. And we got some health, energy, melee damage, launch damage. Health is honestly really useful to upgrade, I remember that. Launch damage is also good. This energy is good if you just get like one, because then we can launch 3 times, I think. So we're definitely getting that. How much would this cost? This is 1 and 3, that's a lot. Let me just get the cheap ones. Cheap health. And cheap launch damage. Launch is just OP, I remember that. No weapon form slot. So we should have a... There it is. Recoil, reload speed, doesn't matter too much. Look at some hotline stuff.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins.
Winter
Our
storm.
sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Full drop. Losing control, okay. Don't worry, we are here. We got this under control. Oh yeah, that feels right. Now we can one-shot these basic grunts. Pretty nice. Right, I forgot that now I have the shotgun. It's not gonna be too useful yet.
What's down that way?
Right, we definitely want to go this way. Mary Chase. Merry-go-round horse object of power.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
There's just something creepy about a single merry-go-round horse.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
This game is meant to be a little
Pterosaurs.
creepy.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Yeah. V to evade. I think they increased the dose. Oh! Ow, what the hell? How did you... Why is it V though? Feels kind of weird. Why is it not X? I need to check my controls. Controls. What is X? Oh, it is. Okay, it's both. It's just X feels much better. Yeah, I'm just supposed to... Oh, why is it always grenades? Yeah, unlocking these powers is very important for the game.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Because it doesn't really pick up until you have, like, basically the last power. That one is the most important. And then it's a whole different game. Merry-go-round horse. Object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. The 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by Redacted. Agents invoked Formula C5 to redacted the object long enough to redact it. Everything's redacted. Well, that was quite a drop. And we're back. An extra ability points. Almost like reading an SCP article. Yeah, like this is literally the SCP game. And I think there's any other game that's quite like SCP. There's quite a few objects like that, SCP like.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The works on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle.
Yeah, he can read
Don't
our
worry,
thoughts.
Adol. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Clearance level
That's
2.
great. Thank you, Ati.
That's why he's the janitor. Well, he is very unusual. He is very unusual. With the clearance. Mass will take the task. Burn the trash, because I believe this is on the way.
Burn the trash.
Burn the trash.
Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Moose? So open this. Might use it later.
What happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion.
Explosion's not a good sign.
Much.
What do you say, Trench? Explosions. Expect dependence, independence. Well, it didn't say much.
Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
But you get these. Oh, now you get it. Yeah, Northmoor.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on.
Keep the lights
Here's to
on.
you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
And now we're the director. Yeah, so Northmoor was the first director, then Trench, then us. Northmoor is still alive, though, in some weird state. It's not quite understandable. That's what Ati meant by pensioner. Inside. He's literally inside the power plant. Something happened to him. I don't think it's ever explained. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely do not bind it yourself. Oh well, I'm the director, so it's fine. It's fine. NSC power plant.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arishi. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Yeah.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, happy...
I
Hello.
love HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous.
Northmore.
Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Security matters. Someone in the sector is asking about Ati. Just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. Yeah, that's Salvador. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Yeah, so Ati is like classified.
What's your read on all this?
Strange.
Acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed we ain't so hard. When it blows, we're all
Paranormal strange. You know anything else?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
That might be it.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
Everything's redacted.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You mounted or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new was our best bet.
Yeah, that thing changes shape based on who it's bound to.
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
Sweden.
He's from where he's from.
Clearly Finnish.
But there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Those Finnish words are kind of a dead giveaway. So we got here new points. Maybe I could just upgrade launch damage, why not? Can't even do this. Right, the countermeasures. These are like radiant missions for some bonus stuff. This thing is garbage though. I don't even have charge. Surge, what the frick? Shatter. Oh, that's an easy one. But these are barely worth doing while they are so low quality. I don't think we're gonna bother. Yeah. Time to move. Oh, these guys. Exploding bastards. There's no TVs yet. I think they're not available until I do the side mission. I remember the TVs. There was sort of a secret thing to do. There were 6 of them. I highly doubt I'll be able to find all 6 easily. I don't think I'll be able to remember that. Oh god. Where's the flying bastard? There's the furnace. Gotta burn the... Oh yeah, these toxic barrels.
Did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
I feel like there was something behind here. Like, why is this place? Why does it even exist? Already forgot.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating.
Totally.
And there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Volunteers, alright. Mail tube complaint. Oh, that... What did it... why the hell did it jump? There we go. Hey Bowser, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They said the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit out mail in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Yeah, I mean, I get why he's mad. That kind of sucks. Losing everything.
My name is...
Not getting reimbursed. Why is this freaking forklift in my way? Oh! Almost fell down there.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. Ooh, a damage boost. That's like... best kind of an upgrade, I think. Let me switch this. Only 15%, but I'll still take it. Maybe I should harvest some of this crap. None of this is actually all that useful. Just gonna sell it. Grassy recoil, eh. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. That could be useful. We're getting that. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. We're also getting that.
don't like that sound.
Yeah. Tight quarters.
Bro, go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon to the core.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, that thing explodes. Where do I throw this battery? I feel like there's something wrong with the textures. The ground does not look right, yeah. Textures just keep getting messed up. I bet if I mess with this again, it's gonna fix itself, but it's kind of weird that it keeps happening. Really? Oh, there's one here.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes.
Old enemy.
You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got on board with these
What the hell is that? Oh, that's
Old
the most
enemy.
disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Gross. Ow. We just got sprayed. Ugh. There we go again. I think that should do it. Log has been unclogged.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Yeah, I missed one. I knew there would be a third one. I think it's like up there somewhere. Try and climb. Where is this thing? Clock complained. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. Gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Old enemy, the clock. Oh, there we go. That's what I've been looking for. Who's still there? What the hell? Alright, no, okay, the big boys come in. Oh my god, get the hell out of there! I cannot hit you, bro. Finally. The big boys are always trouble. Oh, that guy's that is a big boy. Oh! Piece of crap. Alright, so that's one of the two.
C through F. Is the clock back? Now?
The clog.
Adi is gonna be so pleased.
Yeah, Adi didn't sound pleased. Okay, now for the other side. explosions.
We need to hurry.
Oh, the mold room. Yeah, we can't go there yet.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
Oh, come on, not the title thingy. When I'm fighting him. Couldn't see squat. Home safe tests. Why did I get this freaking thing when I'm trying to read here? Freaking mission. Safe object of power can produce barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. Continue after redacted. Safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Alright, the safe. I see, that's what I got the mission for. That's like unlocks a new ability, I think. Should definitely do that sooner or later. Yeah, the textures are messed up again. I don't get it. I'm not sure why it's happening. So weird. Laura's room. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Oh god. This freaking rocket launcher, dudes. Not cool. To get some health. Or is that bastard?
lift the lockdown.
Alright, power plant successfully repaired. Oh, and we cannot go there. Oh, we can. Upcoming game reminder. Freaking hell, I hate when this happens. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. Brought beers last time, so it's Hepsonstall's turn. Ramis. These guys were working long shifts, clearly.
Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Yeah, we carry the responsibility. Of course, of course. Let's lift the lockdown.
That's it. The other sector should be open now.
That's it.
I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Janitor's office this way? That's just... oh yeah. Back to the start of the maintenance sector, I guess. Book Club Lopez. Have a little book club. So we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. This book 3 out of 5. Only 3 out of 5. Okay, back to the executive sector.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions.
What outfits do we have? Ooh, the astral dive suit. So this was a PS only outfit for a long time. I've never seen this outfit before. Looks really sci-fi. Interesting.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions.
Yeah, this was a PS only exclusive. I actually forgot about this. There was like one mission and this suit that was exclusive PS, but then they later brought it back in. But by then I already played the game.
And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
I'm sure she's not gonna be weirded out at all that I'm wearing this weird suit now.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan.
What is up with the
When we were
graphics?
kids, we
Something's
found an old
wrong.
slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified.
Everything's
Now,
classified.
I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Lurlin's level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Maintenance major targets. I think you always get this is like a freaking tie-in mission. I'm not gonna bother with that. And the field training course would not be too bad to do. But we shall see.
Hi, Jesse.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water.
That's unfortunate.
It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
Quite a special place.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And,
30 pages.
Has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just... wow. I mean, this blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
She loves her tests.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Hey, these graphics, I need to figure out what the hell...
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation.
What the hell is going on with that? Large enemies, sure. Large enemies, launch large objects, sure. That's good enough for now.
In person.
Save it.
Pencil and paper. I think she's trying.
Alright. This is enough for now. Good start. Oh, what is this? What the frick? Why are you advertising? I have all of 3 of them anyway. Why are you advertising stuff I have? I sure hope I have the DLC installed. I may need to double check. But I should, right? Can't even see the DLCs. Well, it's the Ultimate Edition, so it should have it. Anyway, let me rate Prizak, and I'll see you guys Wednesday, usual time. Thank you for hanging out. Kimmy, thank you for the raid. Platypus, TX, thank you for the resubs. Shmooches, see you on Wednesday.